So it's the first week of my favorite month of the year, Halloween season, October. Hopefully you guys enjoy some scary stuff this month. I will. And with this video, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about 4 interesting PlayStation 5 stories. And if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it. And as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to dive into today includes the PlayStation 5 jailbreak news, which I'm surprised to hear about. Sony's leaked document revealing multiple unannounced games, including Horizon Zero Dawn Remaster and the Guerrilla Games multiplayer project. Horizon 2 is getting DLC, and PlayStation VR 2's pre-orders and launch is going to be possibly big. First, yes or no, have you finished Horizon Forbidden West or not? Obviously, this relates to the new Horizon content story we're going to go over today, but I'm curious if everyone here finished Horizon Forbidden West, especially considering we could be getting new DLC for the game. So comment below, yes or no, if you finished Horizon Forbidden West or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Horizon 2 DLC. Reading from Insider Gaming, Lance Reddick, the actor who plays Silence in Horizon Forbidden West, has said he's working in a session for presumably a Horizon Forbidden West expansion. The now deleted tweet shows Reddick in a short video wearing motion capture dots used to capture facial expressions. It's unclear if Reddick was supposed to tweet out the video with the hashtag, but its removal suggests he wasn't. So I saw this when it first went live and was personally surprised the tweet was out there, seemingly confirming a Horizon 2 expansion. I'm all for it. I'm curious where they would go for an expansion because something is happening pretty soon. If you've seen the ending of Horizon Forbidden West, this could be the setup to Horizon 3 whenever that launches, probably 2027. Regardless, I'm into it and I'll be there day one for the DLC. Now, diving into the second story of the video, PlayStation VR 2 pre-order and launch is going to be big. So this was exciting news to hear, even though we kind of already heard about it earlier this year. Reading from Bloomberg, Sony Group Corp plans to make 2 million units of the PlayStation VR 2 headset by March next year. People familiar with the matter said, setting an ambitious outlook that defies the global economic situation. Mass production of the virtual reality goggles began in September and hasn't yet faced supply constraints, said the people who asked not to be identified, discussing private information. The production figure could be adjusted depending on the device's sales momentum once it's released early next year. So looking back to earlier this year, another hardware leaker mainly associated with Apple products, Minchi Kuo, stated that Sony had plans to make 1.5 million PlayStation VR 2 units and to release in early 2023, of course. So it seems Sony maybe upped the numbers since then. I personally think we should be hearing about PlayStation VR 2 pricing this month, and I think Sony held off because of the Quest Pro event, which takes place this month as well, even though these products are targeting different audiences. November is God of War month and December is holiday month. I would think Sony would want to bank on those holiday dollars for pre-orders instead of skipping that and then announcing the price in January or February. But you guys let me know if you're planning on pre-ordering PlayStation VR 2 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the third story of the video, Sony's leaked document, Horizon Zero Dawn Remaster, Horizon multiplayer, and more leaks to come. So it was interesting yesterday to see the internet freak out about the potential Horizon Zero Dawn remake / remaster. The whole thing started off from website MP First, where they posted up an article revealing that Sony has a remake / remaster planned for Horizon Zero Dawn that will feature an improved lighting system, ambient occlusion and such, overhauled textures, and better animations with new character models to match those found in the sequel, Horizon Forbidden West. Another leaker that we've talked about here before, Aesthetic Gamer, whom is also referenced in the MP First article, commented on this remake remaster situation recently, saying it's a remaster. My opinion on this is simple. If it doesn't take away time from Horizon 3, the DLC, or the multiplayer projects we'll talk about in a sec, I don't really care. They can make it if they want. Sometimes when a big project project like Horizon 2 is out there, the start on the next project begins, but not everyone has work to do, so potentially part of the team is working on this remaster to give them work to do. And if it is a remaster, it could be along the lines of the Uncharted PS5 collection, but maybe going a bit beyond that if they're using new models and new animations from Horizon 2. It doesn't sound like a full remake or just a basic remaster. It sounds like something in between. Regardless, it's meant to be announced soon, apparently, so we can make our own judgments then. Now, what about the Horizon multiplayer game? Here's what MP First said on that. As it turns out, the Zero Dawn remake / remaster isn't the only Horizon related project that is in the works. As we also learned from other sources, Info collaborated with our original source that a team, presumed to be Guerrilla Games, at PlayStation are currently developing a Horizon online multiplayer game for both the PlayStation 5 and PC. So apparently there's also the possibility of co-op for this thing as well, which according to older reports, as we know, could have been there for Horizon 1 and Horizon 2, but was pushed back to be its own thing clearly. We know that another team at Guerrilla Games has been working on a multiplayer project since 2018, and we've heard about a Horizon multiplayer game a while ago. This is just another report on it, giving it more credence. I honestly hope it gets announced soon. It's almost going to be 5 years come 2023. But the story doesn't end here. Apparently, the Horizon Zero Dawn remaster is a part of a Sony Interactive Entertainment document that contains other unannounced titles according to website Gamatsu. Sony really need to announce a showcase soon, or this leaked document could start making the rounds and these unannounced titles are out there in the wild before any official announcement from Sony or the developers behind these games. October is sounding like an interesting month. And now diving into the final story of the video, PlayStation 5 jailbreak. So I haven't heard the term jailbreak in such a long time. I remember people jailbreaking their iPhones and iPods back in the day, and now we're here talking about the PlayStation 5 getting jailbroken. Reading from website Video Game Chronicle, a limited but working jailbreak for the PlayStation 5 hardware has reportedly been released, potentially enabling players to install unsigned or unofficial software. The news was reported on Twitter by modder Lance McDonald, who previously made a name for himself by releasing an unofficial patch that made Bloodborne run at 60 frames per second on PlayStation 4. Although McDonald doesn't appear to have discovered the PlayStation 5 jailbreak himself, he does show footage of it in action, as well as showing that the jailbreak gives him access to a debug menu. He also shows that it enables him to install a PlayStation 4 package file, i.e. a backup of a game, proving this by installing the now delisted PT demo. So the biggest worry for Sony on this are people potentially being able to download and install free games. Theoretically, God of War Ragnarok could be backed up online once it launches, and someone with a jailbroken PlayStation 5 could download the file and install it without paying for anything, obviously. Good thing for Sony, this only works on PlayStation 5 firmware 4.03, which released last year. So most people will not be able to do this jailbreak unless someone finds a way to install older firmware. Also, this jailbreak is limited. You have the ability to download something like the PT demo and install it, but you cannot run it. This could just be the start of it. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out. It could get worse down the line. Again, we'll have to see. But you guys let me know if you're surprised that PlayStation 5 is jailbroken or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps. So subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is the body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "It is scary season." October is here. I'm excited. I love Halloween. I love the whole vibe. I love scary stuff. So if you're in that same vibe, destroy the comment section with "It is scary season," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.